Hello and welcome to the Orange County Library System's Take+Make for a house pop-up card. The first thing that you want to do when you get your house pop-up card is to go through and do any decorations or embellishments you are going to want to add. You want to make sure that you have all embellishments done before you start assembling your card. The next thing you want to do is go through and cut out all of your pieces. You're going to have two pieces for this card. You're going to have your house and you're going to have your base. You want to go through and cut out each piece along these solid black lines. You do not want to be cutting on any of the dotted lines. You do not want to be cutting on any of the gray lines. The only thing that you should be cutting on is the solid black lines. All of those gray lines are supposed to be decorations, the solid gray lines, and the dotted gray lines are supposed to be where you are supposed to fold and score your item. There is going to be a lot of score lines along the house. There will also be some score lines that are along the base, one score line along the base of the card. We are almost done with cutting. So after we finish cutting, we are going to start the next part, which is folding. So we want to fold the body of our card in half, and we want to go and score along the fold line. We also want to go and fold along each of the dotted lines on the house card, including the one that doesn't necessarily even look like you would want to fold along, which is the front of the house. You'll be folding the front of the house and the back of the house in half. And once you've gone through and scored each and every line, you're going to start assembling. So you want to make sure that you score them well, that everything comes together. And even the smallest pieces should be scored. Even that little tiny joint on the roof. We'll go through, and after you've folded up your card, you are going to want to start gluing. You can just use a standard school glue stick. It just needs to be something that will provide a permanent adhesive. And you want to make sure you only glue on the tabs, and you make sure you give your glue a chance to dry. If you glue outside of, make sure you give your chance of glue to dry. So we've gone through. I haven't waited long enough for my glue to dry. Gone through. We've glued our house together. And now we want to go and put it in place on our card. If you haven't used enough glue, you can always add a little bit more, because again, it will dry. Now you want to line it up so that the dotted line along the front and the dotted line along the back line up with the dotted line on the base of the card. Then you're going to go add a touch of glue to these bottom tabs. Don't glue on your table or mat, unless you can clean it up quickly and easily, but just don't glue on it. So you want to roughly center it and make sure that the dotted lines line up, and then press it down in place. At this point, once your glue is dry, you can fold it down, and you have the start of your house. But you still need your roof. So just put a touch of glue on your roof tab. You can put it on both or just on one. Attach the two halves of the roofs to each other. Pinch it closed and let it dry. At this point you can fold your card. Congratulations, you have made a house pop-up card. Thank you very much.